I'm just gonna come right out and say it. The Canada-US relationship isn't great right now.
Many Canadians are changing their shopping habits in the wake of the U.S. trade war.
For years, crossing the US-Canada border for a cup of coffee was routine. Canadians would drive a few minutes, stop at an American cafe, shop, eat out, and head back home. It wasn't about luxury, it was about habit. But something has changed. Today, many US border towns are noticing something unusual. Canadians aren't coming anymore. Not for shopping, not for dining, not even for coffee. So what happened? And why does this small change matter much more than it seems? Coffee as a warning sign. Coffee is one of the simplest purchases people make. It's cheap, it's daily, it's predictable. That's why economists pay attention to it. When people stop buying big things, that's expected during tough times. But when they stop buying small everyday items like coffee, it's a warning sign. It signals a shift in behavior. And right now, Canadian behavior at the US border is clearly changing. The strong US dollar problem, the biggest reason is currency. The US dollar has grown much stronger than the Canadian dollar. What once felt affordable now feels expensive. A $5 coffee in the US doesn't feel like $5 anymore. After currency conversion, taxes, and travel costs, it adds up quickly. For many Canadians, that casual coffee run no longer makes financial sense. So they're staying home. Travel costs killed the quick trip. Fuel prices are higher. Food costs are higher. Short trips aren't cheap anymore. What used to be a casual border crossing has become a calculated decision. Is the gas worth it? Is the wait worth it? Is the exchange rate worth it? For many Canadians, the answer is no. And once small trips stop, small spending disappears with them. Inflation changed mentality. Inflation didn't just raise prices, it changed how people think. Canadians are budgeting more carefully. They're cutting non-essential spending, and that includes small luxuries, even coffee. This isn't panic, it's caution. And caution spreads quietly, long before headlines catch up. Border towns are feeling it. US border towns rely heavily on Canadian visitors. Coffee shops, restaurants, outlet stores, gas stations. When Canadians stop crossing, these businesses feel it immediately. Some cafes report fewer customers during hours that used to be busy. It's not dramatic closures yet, but it's a steady slowdown. And slowdowns are often more dangerous than sudden shocks. It's not just coffee. Coffee is just the most visible sign. Behind it is a larger trend. Canadians are buying less overall in the US. Less shopping, less dining, fewer spontaneous purchase. This tells us something important. Consumer confidence is tightening, and when confidence fades, economies slow quietly, not suddenly. Why this matters for the US economy. This isn't just a Canadian story, it matters to the US. Cross-border spending supports thousands of small American businesses. When that money stops flowing, local economies feel the pressure. And what starts at border, towns can spread inward. Small signals often appear first before larger economic shifts. Conclusion. Canadians didn't stop buying coffee in the US because they don't like coffee. They stopped because the dollar gap widened. Travel costs increased. Inflation changed spending habits. Confidence quietly weakened. This isn't about caffeine. It's about caution. And when everyday habits change, economies listen. Because long before markets move, people change first.